tropics is the topic, yeah, just follow me. Vacation in the mind, yeah, that's where I wanna be.
What's up, Wolfpack? It's the Yungavelle here, back at it with another video. I hope everybody's doing excellent. It's the holiday season. Hopefully you guys are in good spirits. It is cold as F, but that's not what this video is about. So, man, I'm seeing in the news and about the Tory Lanez situation, and I also got people in my circle going through similar situations, and I'm just thinking like, man, it is so important the women that you choose to lay with, that you choose to be with, because the wrong woman will destroy a man. And I'm not saying this for lack of accountability on the men's part. You know, as a man, like, we have to be accountable because society holds us accountable. So you have to be accountable. So with that being known, I come from that space where it's like, yo, you got to be very careful who you choose to lay with as a man, because this is why you must be very selective in your process about who you invite into your kingdom, because it's not only you that you can be destroyed, it's everything that you built. Imagine you have a high profile celebrity who had things like, you know, multi-millionaire, always traveling down to Miami, traveling to these exotic places, beautiful women, like, you know, the essential lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, that people aspire to and stuff like that. Now talking about being in prison for 22 years or 9 years, like whatever the case may be, even if it goes down from 22 to 9 years. 9 years in prison? From living that lifestyle to being in prison for 9 years? Think about who you were 9 years ago. Like, I was a totally different person in a totally different situation 9 years ago. So it's like, yo, that's nuts. And whether or not, you know, whoever, Jay-Z or whoever had, you know, because we know Tory didn't want to sign the deal with Roc Nation, and Megan was Roc Nation's baby, and Jay-Z behind Roc Nation and all that type of stuff. Whatever the truth is, I hope it is solid enough to manifest itself, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And I personally think he's innocent, but it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what I think. But you know, and then I got people in my circle going through things with women where you see that side of a woman where it's like, yo, you are evil. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the surface. You know, women have their own reasons. They're emotional. They could be going through things and stuff like that. But it's like, damn, yo, why are you like that? Like, why are you acting like this? Why are you being so hostile? You know, when I'm not being hostile to you. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? And then you see that the tendency where it's like you're trying to be civil, you're trying to work it out, and then it's just not, they're just not having it. You know, for whatever reason, they just choose to be contentious. And so as a man, you have to deal with that, and you have to hold your frame, and you have to hold your temper. You cannot respond emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's important, this is why it's important to remain in frame. Even if you're having fun with the woman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get caught slipping, it could be over for you. Over. You understand? And everything that you built up to that point can just fall away. You take so much time to build it up, and it can be gone so fast. You know, because you have, and we hear about these types of women. We hear about the succubus or the Jezebel spirit, like the spirit of that dark side of a woman. You know, that dark side of a woman that comes out unsuspectedly when, you know, men lower their guard and stuff. And you know, I hear some women calling themselves man-eaters. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's a thing now. You know, and whether it's a game or not, it still shows you that this is something that you need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I needed to make this video because I'm observing that energy, you know, with people in my life, and then with the Tory situation and stuff, and just seeing how, you know, a rise, like, because I like Tory's music, you know what I'm saying? And just seeing how all of that can go away, you know, for an extensive amount of time, 9 years, you know what I'm saying? And he's not, who knows if he'll release music, but that's not the point. It's just all of that stuff is gone. You're going to jail. Like, that's, and he's a frail dude. He's not brolic, you know what I'm saying? So that is a stark contrast in lifestyle. And I'm just thinking like, yo, you gotta be super selective. And this is why things like retention and sexual discipline, it behooves you to practice those before the women come, so that when the women do come, you're able to still be like that no matter what, because it helps you maintain frame when you're not susceptible to those things. When you lower your guard, or you know, you start to get in with a woman, and then you have the tendency to lower your guard, and you know, that's just biology. You tend to bond more and all that type of stuff, so you can feel blah blah blah. Whatever the case is, you should still be on point. And I know that that might come off as like, damn, can I never relax? Like, can I never really, if you're in a relationship and you, like, there's a certain level that you have to maintain of frame, and that has to, and respect, that has to be like, that has to be known by the woman, and that is going to come from how you project yourself. And things like retention and discipline and sexual discipline help you to project that majority of the time, where you might not necessarily have to worry about her gaining the power dynamic if you freaking, you know, let your frame down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that it all goes back to you. It all goes back to how you carry yourself and the choices that you make. I made a video a while back about how choice is your superpower, and how choice is literally the thing that decides where you end up in terms of like probability. And I had this, I listened to this near-death experience where this guy was dealing with this. He was on the, I'm going to shorten it, and let me know if you want me to expand on it more in another video. I can. Basically, long story short, was he had this thing in front of him where he was able to interact with it in a way where he was able to pull things out of it, and then he saw the inner workings of that thing rearrange themselves. And he was being told that every time you make that choice, or like to pull out that timeline, because they were timelines, it was rearranging the probabilities of what he was going to experience when he goes back. And it was basically how the choices that you make now constantly reorient the probabilities that you will experience based off what you're choosing now. So you cannot take that lightly, y'all, because you see what happens when you choose the wrong woman. You know what I'm saying? Or the wrong women. It will destroy you. So this is a serious thing. And, you know, society has no tolerance for men messing up. You know, that's just the way it is. Who cares if it's fair or unfair? Just know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And develop yourself. Develop yourself and develop a good character. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you have to be on point physically as well, mentally, but spiritually as well. Develop that character. You know what I'm saying? And move correctly. Be conscious of what you're doing. Don't move unconsciously. Don't get into that world. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that world of always chasing women and alcohol and being out every night, and like, stay away from that world, y'all, because it could prove to be your demise, God forbid. You know, I pray for everybody's success. I pray for y'all success. Y'all on my channel, y'all part of the wolf pack, the pack mentality. Part of that mentality is everybody wins. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm continuing to share with you guys. I don't got the most subscribers. I don't care about that. I'm going to still make videos because even if one person sees it and gets benefit from it, to me that's enough. That's the pack mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to lift each other up. Reach back. Lift each other up. Because together we're stronger. So I just wanted to share this video with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's keep it going into the new year. It's cold. So what? I'm about to go get this workout in. About to go get this work. Things don't change on my end. Steady progress. You know what I'm saying? Progress. 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 That's going to lead to a life full of meaning and fulfillment. So, until next time, guys. Like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, cop some merch, support me, listen to my music. I got more music coming out. Like I always say, guys, remember, until next time, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.
Neurotropics is the topic, yeah, just follow me. Vacation in the mind, yeah, that's where I wanna be. Neurotropics is the topic, yeah, just follow me. Vacation in the mind, yeah, that's where I wanna be. Neurotropics